Hello, this is Big Man, but welcome to another late reaction, which is a reaction. I did not watch these when I could not make very long videos. On MikeyAngryBirds, this is reaction on my Super Smash Bros review, as in the original N64 one. Now, a little bit of a history lesson on the N64 version. Well, I really don't want to say the history because it took a very long time to make, and there was a lot of stuff that happened. As in, it was originally a game called Dragon King. The fighting game was going to be on the Super Nintendo, that was moved on to the N64, and then Sakurai put in Nintendo characters, Nintendo approved. It was released in Japan. It was supposed to be Japan only, but it was successful enough to get a worldwide release, and yeah. Release dates: January 21st, 1999 in Japan, April 26th, 1999 in North America, November 19th, 1999 in Europe, and as for the Virtual Console version, January 20th, 2009 in Japan, June 12th, 2009 in Europe, and December 21st, 2009 in North America. And there was also a Chinese IQ released, which was released sometime in 2005. Yeah. But anyway, this game has mostly received positive reviews. In fact, the only truly negative review I've seen of the game is from Gliger13's Beep, and anyone with a brain knows how dummy he is. But I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to read the terrible description. These are always the worst bits of his videos, and it says, "Get ready to get smashing for Super Smash Bros 3DS review this October!" And he was excited, and then he said, "Super Smash Bros Wii U review next, mouth." Excuse me, there's a difference between a month and a mouth. Why do you keep spelling month like mouth? Month is spelled M-O-N-T-H, and that's what you want, a month, which is the time that the Earth orbits the Moon, I guess, I don't know. A mouth is the thing that our words come out of. I need to teach you this stuff. I might not be your English teacher, but still. Well, anyway, I'm just going to start watching this once I turn the volume up a bit more. And once I push my stupid table back. There. I'm going to start watching this now.
Hello guys, this is MikeyAngryBirds here. So today I will do another reaction video. So yeah, if we celebrate that Super Smash Bros finally release on 3DS on October 3rd, like.
This video was supposed to come up on October 3rd, but since YouTube wouldn't let me upload 15 minutes or less videos at the time, that I had to wait.
2 days ago. Yeah. Pick up on finally reviews, which is not his review of Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS, which is the classic, memorable Nintendo 64 game.
That was 3 fingers, not 4.
Four. Yeah, sorry. Super Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64.
A game I have a lot of memories on. I remember downloading it on the Wii Virtual Console back in like 2009, I think, and I played it a lot. Not as much as Brawl, but I still played it a lot. And yeah, I had no idea how to unlock Luigi or Ness for a very long time, and memories.
4. Yeah. See, I can't wait to play this game because my mom's had that overtime. Because she might check his overtime check, like on October 15th. Maybe she will get me the game.
Have you told her this? If you haven't told her this, then she won't do it.
I just chose this game because I'm excited, because I played Brawl back in like 2008, because I'm a big fan of Brawl, because even though I haven't played Melee or this game,
He's actually admitting to it, and yeah, he's still calling it memorable. Your logic is non-existent.
I'm pretty excited. Damn, it's like, felt like pretty old. Like, felt old. It's been like.
He feels old because Brawl is 6 years old. You want to know what makes me feel old? That the PS2 is now 14, coming to 15 next March. That really does make me feel old, considering it's only a little bit older than me. Also, let me say that the Super Smash Bros Wii U review will not come out next month, because, well, at least according to WikiPicky, the European version of the game isn't coming out until December 5th, 2014. And since the Wii U is region locked, then, you know, I can't play it in November. So you'll have to wait for the review in December. I don't want to upload something special in December, so that will be kind of an issue. But I will definitely play the Wii U version and review it. I'm just saving up my money. You should have just saved up your money if you wanted the 3DS version so bad. And you should probably do that for the Wii U version. I don't know how much money you get given a week, but whatever, let's just carry on.
6 years since Super Smash Bros. Brawl release. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you gonna watch this reaction. So here you go.
Of course I'm gonna watch your reaction.
Look, the classic commercial. One of the best commercials ever. It got always laughs so much. Because I remember this when I watched it. Oh my gosh, I'm afraid a little bit. Thought I had a cough or something.
The only nostalgic memories I have with the commercial is seeing it on top 10 best commercials at number 1. And quite a few of them.
Yeah, I remember this commercial. So funny, because this is one of the best commercials ever.
How could you remember it if this game was made in 1999 and you were born in 2001? Unless you saw it on YouTube when it was young. Like me.
Ever. So let's watch it. Oh my god, this is so hilarious!
Introducing Super Smash Bros. For all characters from Total, one 4-player star-studded slam fest for Nintendo 64.
Or Nintendo 64!
You're not funny. And the Nintendo 64 is probably the console with the most different names across the entire world. Maybe the, like, PS2 and PS3 and PS4 can rival that. Or possibly Xbox 360, but still, I think the Nintendo 64 is the most renamed console in the gaming industry. Why? Simple. 64. Seriously, there's so many words for 64 in many different languages.
Now, how could that ad not make you want?
Hey look, it's Bart Simpson's shirt. Seriously, you're the Simpsons fan, you know?
Stop saying the. Say your A. The letter A, not the. There's more than one Simpsons fan on this planet, you know.
Yes or no? I think he's a Simpsons fan. I'm a Simpsons fan.
Then you can't say the Simpsons fan.
The Simpsons fan, too. Yeah, we're all Simpsons fans. Everybody loves Simpsons, yeah.
Back when I was young, according to my parents, I didn't. But I don't believe them. But I'm pretty sure there's one person out there who doesn't like The Simpsons. They probably have no life, like Liger 13 Vids.
That's just one of the best shows ever made, thanks to South Park. Yeah, I know.
Want to play the game? I mean, just how? Hello, and this is Big Man Bot, and today I will be reviewing Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64. In case you didn't get the message from that commercial, or you didn't read the title, which you probably did. But anyway, this game has a very weird history behind it.
Which is more weird? Some crazy stuff happens during the development, like some scrap characters, or the then came the fighting game.
That literally made no sense. I'm sorry.
Its history's weird. Let's just say that. But basically,
Hope is coming weird.
I'm gonna try and simplify it for you. Basically, HAL Laboratories was making a fighting game for the Super Nintendo known as Dragon King: The Fighting Game. But then it was moved on to the N64. Why? Because, you know, they wanted better graphical capabilities. I mean, that makes sense because, you know, the SNES's Super FX chip was much less powerful than the N64.
Because maybe it has free
Shush. SFX chip came out first. Of course, it's gonna be cheaper.
graphics, well, it's 2.5D graphics. Yeah, the graphics looks nice in the N64. The GameCube version, mainly it's one that has best graphics and is actually criticized as one of the best GameCube game ever made.
Brawl definitely looks better, but the best looking is obviously the new Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, but Brawl still looks amazing.
2013, I guess. Brawl is like the best one, also. More darkish color, has darkish graphics. Super Smash Bros. 4 has like Super Smash Bros. 4, you know, for Wii U and 3DS. It actually is the best. But Melee and Brawl is the best. Yeah, possibly
You've only ever played Brawl, so you can't judge the others.
we could put it on the top 4 best Smash Bros. Game ever made.
And
He wants to see that. But I'm just going to give you my list now. Number 4, Super Smash Bros. N64. Number 3, Super Smash Bros. Melee, guess, or Super Smash Bros. For 3DS. So they're on a tie. But number 1, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. The end.
Sakurai, the team at HAL also wanted, you know, 4-player madness on the new Nintendo 64. Which also makes sense, considering that multi-taps are not the best things in existence. And my favourite reason why I was moved on to the N64...
I mean, my favourite reason.
Because the N64 had an analog stick, even though it was a 2D fighting game.
Seriously, it has 3D graphics, but it's 2.5D. You can see the graphics. The graphics so amazing. Yeah, all 4 of them.
The original Super Smash Bros. Even for N64 standards, doesn't look very good.
Because I can't wait to play the 3DS port, and then I should get the Wii U version like on Christmas or Thanksgiving.
Why don't you start saving up your money, then you might be able to get it earlier.
Because I remember playing Brawl back during the Wii days. Wii days.
We would like to be disappointed with your humour, and we are disappointed with your humour.
Sometimes companies can just be weird. But anyway, enough of that. The game had a low budget, which basically meant that they didn't have much money, and they had to not make the game too good or amazing. Well, I don't know what to say. Basically, it had a limited budget, and it was released in Japan on January 1999.
I went through all of the release dates.
Now, here's proof on how successful this game was. It was supposed to be a Japan exclusive, but
Dang it!
But it wasn't.
First, it was meant to be released in Japan, but then it got popular and released worldwide. Thank you, Nintendo, for releasing worldwide. I love you, Nintendo. I love you.
it was a huge success in Japan, nearly selling
Yeah, but they need to start upping their third-party support for the Wii U.
2 million copies over there alone.
And the Wii U advertisements.
Which made the game cross the Japanese boundaries and make it to the rest of the world. So congratulations, Super Smash Bros. You did it! And the game mostly received positive reviews. And as for me, the only truly negative review I'm aware of this game was made by Gligar 13-bit. And anyone with a brain...
What the flim flam is Galgar 13 is doing there? 14vids is doing there.
He's just a stupid idiot who plays games that he knows he's gonna hate, yet he still plays them and reviews them, and obviously his reviews receive a ton of hate because he's dreadful at reviewing, and he just doesn't sound like he wants to do it. Seriously, he sounds like the most bored person on the internet.
He knows how smart that guy is. And so I'm just gonna assume that the game's good. I've played it, so I know exactly what it's like. I mean, I have memories of this game and stuff like that, but I need to replay this game on the Virtual Console. Because that's how I played in the first place. But
Please, Nintendo, can you brand this game on the Wii U eShop next to the other N64 classics like Super Mario Bros. 64,
Super Mario Bros. 64 doesn't exist.
which was, yeah.
He's forgotten all of the N64 classics. Bravo!
Kirby 64, this game, and many more.
Wonder how many of them he's actually played. Plus, you can go on to the regular Wii Shop channel on your Wii U, and you could buy the Wii Virtual Console versions on there.
Hopefully, they should actually.
And us Europeans will be lucky because we'll be getting the game for cheaper than the Virtual Console versions, if that does happen. Now, I believe that Americans have to pay the same prices for their Virtual Console games as they did on the Wii, but us Europeans, we don't. Well, at least us British people don't, because since our currency is so high up, and since the eShop cards are so expensive compared to America's, still the same amount, but they were definitely worth a lot more. We got less money for our NES and SNES stuff because we're awesome.
Actually, like.
Although we could balance out with the American prices, but that's still less than our original Wii prices.
Maybe the Wii U's gamepad's analog stick.
The Wii U's gamepads are analog stick? Seriously.
what did you say?
You make no sense.
Classy has 2 analog sticks. Damn, and maybe it's just use this rather than this second control.
Of course they're going to use the left analog stick for Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Seriously, it's been like that since, I don't know, since the PS1 analog controller was invented.
And even this, yeah. Damn Nintendo, why are you actually no longer constantly not bringing these games on the N64? You dumb beep.
Yeah, but releasing the games on the Wii U Virtual Console will not help the Wii U sales. Unfortunately.
Let's get smashing into 3U. Get it? The game's called Super Smash Bros. Oh, my joke's terrible, but
Yeah, let's settle in with Smash on the bam, 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 bam. Yeah, fist bump. Yeah, smashing fist bumps for the celebration of this 15 years of smashing great time.
whatever. This intro's gone on for way too long, as we all know, so I'm just gonna get into the game.
Okay, having one reason. Let's take a look.
This is the Europe version, or Europe cover. Well, pop.
I don't think all European covers look like that. Some of them might look like the original American cover, I don't know.
It looks
Oh, the original American cover wasn't the original one, but whatever.
way different than the U.S. version, than the U.S. Cover, and even the Japan cover. Maybe because they had to put different art.
Man, Nintendo's are geniuses. Japan. Yeah, Japan.
Japan needs pretty art. The end.
They're smarties. Smarties? Get it, Smarties?
You're not funny.
Intro's gone on for way too long, as we all know, so I'm just gonna get into the game. originally wasn't going to have Nintendo characters, but Sakurai proved everyone wrong by, you know, adding in the Nintendo characters into a prototype, and then that became the final game. That's basically...
Maybe they originally meant to be original characters, but they had to add Nintendo characters in order to make it possibly like
Sakurai said he did it to make it more atmospheric on a home console. Yeah, but Sakurai, what if you were making it for the PS1? You couldn't have added Nintendo characters then.
order to target to the both adults and kids. Yeah, there's a Nintendo. You're smarties.
What happened, so shush. I forgot to mention that in Japan, this game is known as Nintendo All-Stars Zoo Dairanto Smash Bros Zoo,
aka the Great Melee Smash Brothers.
Oh, it's Nintendo All-Stars Great Melee Smash Bros.
So here's the cover. If you want to proof, take a look. It's
If we want a proof. Yay for your terrible English.
and cartoonish graphics. Well, the whole game is actually just 3D graphics and 2D. As I call it,
2.5. That's how 2.5D is born during the Nintendo 64 days, 3D platformer games days.
Oh, Nintendo All-Stars Great Melee Smash Brothers.
Oh, sorry. I got the Great Melee Smash Brothers.
No, you didn't. You forgot the Nintendo All-Stars bit.
My mistake.
And there was also a Chinese IQ release in 2005, and there was a Virtual Console release in 2009, 10 years after the game's original release.
Yeah, because it's 15 years. Yeah, it's been 15 years after this game's release.
That's interesting, I guess. The story of this game is pretty simple, considering that it's practically non-existent. Basically, there is this hat who just beeps around with his stuff and just chucks down some Nintendo characters.
Oh, he's a kid, you know. So I thought he's just grown up into adult, mature.
Nah, I just like to imagine him as a kid.
Because he's actually put toys into trophies, maybe because of the background he put trophies on it, and then actually like put them in a trophy like in the intro, there's Melee, and then actually bring the toys to life, like Toy Story style trophy guys come to life. And Brawls is just standing on the island with no man in here, but the Master Man looks like a man, because the Master Man is just a kid, and then in like 3 games he's just being mature from teen to adult. And he has shown like a major theory. But it's just a theory. A game theory!
Don't worry, I've heard that thing enough in school. Plus,
What did you say?
that was just weird. And I mean weird. I did not pick up on every word you said. The only words I picked up on were like trophies, coming to life, Toy Story style. Marcel looks like a man, and it was just weird. Okay, I'll be carrying on now.
Counts to 1, and then the Nintendo characters come to life.
Yeah, the hand counts to 1. Just like you in your YouTube reaction videos, and I still don't get why you do that, but never mind, I'm just going to keep watching this.
A new background, and what is their goal in life? Their goal is to beat the ever-loving beat out of each other. See who will win. Why? Because the hand has an imagination. That's a pretty interesting imagination of that hand, but everyone has an imagination like that, so this is basically fan fiction come true.
Except for younger me, because younger me had no imagination. Because younger me was stupid. Yeah, younger me had absolutely no imagination whatsoever. But now my imagination is quite big.
That intro is so freakishly epic. Seriously. They said it's actually had positive reviews, but we should give it a rank of epicness. If you haven't played this game, just play it on the Wii Virtual Console if you...
He's never played the game before, and he's saying, go play it, it's amazing. Even though he's never played it.
Remember, if you want to play this game, Bros. 1 on the virtual console. Then
Yeah, but what the beep is wrong with buying an original N64 cartridge and an N64 if you're a purist? Because purists exist and they'd want to do that. And I'm not the purist in the world, but still, I've got myself an N64, and surely the N64 games I want are like the ones I aren't on Virtual Console, but still.
play Melee on the GameCube, and then Brawl on Wii, and then play Super Smash Bros for the 3DS, and then Wii U.
Yeah, his brain is quite odd.
Everything you know, nobody cares.
Of course nobody cares, yet you still said it.
Game is pretty simple. In case you don't know how Smash Bros. Games play, this is how they play. You are in an arena with either 2 or 3 or 4 people, and the goal is to beat the ever-loving beat out of those other Nintendo characters. And I'm going to explain how the mechanics work in this game.
Very poorly.
Basically, the game works like this. You've got 2 characters.
Hi, Luigi. How you been? Do you
He's regular Luigi.
remember you? When you, like, looked pretty cool in the N64 days until you being so great, so badass in the GameCube and Wii U, saga?
So basically, his opinions on Luigi like this. NES and SNES? No idea. N64? Cool. Modern era? Oh my god, he's the most epic thing ever!
Yeah, because you look pretty great, looks odd, you know, in the N64 days.
Or 3 or 4.
That's because the N64 was an early 3D system. Man, games advanced so much in the 6th generation.
Even your Luigi's Mansion looks pretty fine. Yeah, totally. Luigi's Mansion is one of the best games ever. Well, the 3D,
I doubt he's even played the original GameCube Luigi's Mansion. Now, I believe that he's played... Now, I don't know if he's played Dark Moon. I think he's played Dark Moon. If he has, then that's totally believable. But I don't believe that he's played the original. If you have, then tell me. But he's not going to tell me because whenever I ask him, well, have you really played this game, he never beeping answers me. So, yeah.
one of the best ones, but the GameCube one is actually great.
Even though he's probably never played the GameCube one. I want solid proof if you have. I really want to see his video game haul, by the way.
Nothing?
Or your, whatever.
And basically, it's a fighting game, which means you basically have to kill them. But here's how the mechanics work. At the bottom of the screen is a percentage bar, and you've got to look at that percentage bar. And by hitting the opponent, you know, they will get hit.
One more combo.
And the more hit the opponent, the more
Lame.
further they'll get knocked back, and the goal is to fill the screen. And if you do that successfully, then whatever, you succeeded in life. And hopefully you'll kill them. Don't fail in killing them, because if you do, you'll lose. And you don't want that happening, so don't do that. There's also quite a few items which do multiple things depending on the item, and basically some people don't like the items because they're kind of overpowered, but I like them personally. But hey, I'm not you. You can decide if you think the items are overpowered and stupid. But you can turn them off during, you know, the fight. Well, not during, but before the fight, so that's nice, I guess.
Now notice that whenever he decides to talk, he just talks about random things. That's when he's not commenting on the action, saying, BAM! Ooh! Or laughing. Or reading text.
Now, the game doesn't have that many game modes, options, and data. There's no point going over them. There's the one-player mode, which is worth going over. First off, there's the one-player game, which is basically like the classic mode in the later games. Basically, you have to pick one of the 12 characters in the game, which includes Mario, Donkey Kong, Link, Samus, Pikachu, Fox, Kirby, and Yoshi, and there's Luigi, Captain Falcon, Jigglypuff, even though you have to unlock those 4. And once you pick one of these characters,
Cersei, Luigi, you're the number 1 man. Even Captain Falcon, you're that Falcon Pouch.
You're lame.
Man, he's a man, you know.
you can pick a difficulty from very easy to
Now remember.
very hard, and you can
Oh, that was a random SpongeBob reference, and incredibly lame. Seriously, aren't you embarrassed by doing these things?
pick how many lives you want from 1 to 5. And basically you just have to go through a long endurance fighting multiple people, and it's always in the same order. And I mean the same order. It's literally the exact same order. I'm going to tell you the order. Here's the order. First, you fight Link. Then, you fight...
He's paying attention. No, I think he's asleep. Whether it's him in the video or him watching this, he's asleep.
18 Yoshis. Then you fight Fox. Then you fight the Mario Brothers. Then you fight Pikachu. Then you fight Giant Donkey Kong. Then you fight Acre.
Which is why the image I found for him I made bigger than all the others. Which you can't see because, you know, he is not an editing master and he doesn't show the video side by side.
He's each with different hats on. Then you fight Samus. Then you fight Metal Mario. Then you fight the fighting Polygon team, which is 30 polygons. Then, and last but not least, you fight Beepin' Master Hat.
Seriously, it was literally like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just 11? Well, Super Smash 4 has like 6 stages. Why not 11?
Yes, the new Super Smash Bros. Has 6 stages in Classic mode. That disappointed me. That's not okay. That's half as much as in the previous games, and there's not even bonus rounds to mix things up in between.
And, wow, that is a lot. And there's also break targets, board the platforms, and race to the finish in between, but that's the basic fighting order. There's also training mode where you can just beat around with the game and just beat up on opponents and just do whatever beat you want. It's training, you can do whatever you want. And I'm glad to see that training's in this game. I'm so glad. I also mentioned break targets earlier. Well, you can practice that if you want and try and beat your best score.
It's self-explanatory what you do in break the targets. You break targets. 10 to be exact. The end.
This, and yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just play through your characters, break the target stage, and you just do
Donkey Kong has always been so raggedly great, awesome.
well in it.
Donkey Kong is one of my favourite characters in the original Super Smash Bros. Along with Kirby. Kirby's cool as well. And they're still awesome in the new game.
Yes. One thing I like about Break the Targets is that every character has a different Break the Targets minigame, which is...
I'm just gonna randomly say, like those YouTube poops, and like he does, because, you know, he's not doing anything.
actually pretty cool. Unlike another game in the series where there's only 5 Break the Target stages and they
Okay, I will stop. That is kind of annoying.
depend on the difficulty.
But hey, it's still better than being no break the targets whatsoever in Super Smash Bros. On 3DS. Unless you count that target blast thing.
There's also board the platform, where you basically have to land on platforms. It sounds simple, but it's actually not that simple, and it doesn't return in any other games in the series there.
And if you beep up, you're just moving on to the next stage.
It's pretty cool, it's quite challenging, and overall it's pretty enjoyable. Too bad it didn't reappear in the sequels. And there's also a race to the finish, which is pretty self-explanatory, and you need to turn into a certain someone whose name must not be mentioned in order to win.
I think he knows who it is.
Panic! Oh my God! Everyone, scared! Don't panic! Don't panic! Don't panic! Don't panic! Don't panic! Don't.
You mean like the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Don't panic. It's just a Sonic joke. A Sonic joke. We always remember.
You know what, since you're such a huge fan of his name who must not be mentioned, I think you need to watch the His Name Who Must Not Be Mentioned Boom alternate trailer. And you know who that guy who must not be mentioned is. And it's pretty interesting. It's just a trailer with His Name Who Must Not Be Mentioned characters. It's pretty interesting. Go watch that.
Seriously, that's Sonic joke.
I think I even requested it to him once, but he obviously ignored it. He ignores some of my requests sometimes. But don't worry, I do that as well. But he's such a huge fan of him that I'm surprised that he hasn't seen that alternate trailer.
Love Sonic joke. This is so funny.
Nah, I don't think it's funny.
I'd like to mention that once you beat a level in...
By the way, I showed footage of Captain Falcon Taz. Seriously, I don't think he's into Taz's. I've been into Taz since I was young. I don't remember how young I was when I found him. Maybe I was like 9 or 10, I don't know. But I was pretty young when I first found him. And I still follow Taz's today.
Player mode, you get points once you win, and you get bonus points if you do really well the bonus stages. And there's versus mode, which is basically where you can fight however you like with two different options, time or stock. Now, time is just where you fight with, you know, a time limit. So you gotta fight fast. And there's a stop mode, which is basically a game of life. So, yeah, you've got to kill as many people as possible and not die in the process. That's how it works.
Man, my fingers are so delicious.
Also, you can play team.
Also, that grab a coin wasn't appearing in the N64 game, but wait until Smash Bros Melee. It did appear in Smash Bros Melee and Brawl, and is the grab the coins man has actually appeared in Super Smash Bros for Wii U and 3DS? Yes or no?
Grab the coins. Do you mean that mode that was in Super Smash Bros Brawl? If that's what you talk about, no. I had no idea what the beefy was talking about. Oh, but since I figured out what I was talking about, I could not use...
What did you say?
That disappointed me.
You decide.
Coming in a total of 3 different colours, red, blue, and green.
Do you like that, you know, coin smash mode in Brawl? Well, it's not in the new one, so be disappointed.
So, yeah, that's not very many teams, but it's still teams, so whatever. And you can also turn on team friendly attack damage thingy if you want.
Called Friendly Fire.
And you can set the AI's difficulty
I think. But that sounded a lot less awkward than what I sent the review.
to 1 to 9, 1 being the easiest, 9 being the hardest. And you can even fight other people if you want, which you probably will, but I don't have any friends, so I have to play on 1 player all the time. And yeah,
That's what I've been doing for all of the Smash Bros. Games for a very long time. Sometimes having other people to play with, but 95% of the time it's just been me. With all of the games. Brawl is most definitely the game that I've played the most. The new one the least. Melee the second least, but that's because I got Melee last. Unless you count it for 3DS.
stuff.
And the biggest problem I have with the 3DS is that I think it's holding back the Wii U version from being at its full potential. I mean, if the 3DS version didn't exist, the Wii U version could not only be a lot better, but it could also heavily help the sales for the Wii U version. Or just the Wii U in general, I mean. I mean, if the 3DS version didn't exist, then when the Wii U version comes out, everyone would beep and buy one, but not as many people would buy a Wii U than they could, because there's a 3DS version, and I don't hate the 3DS version. It is a really good game, but I think it's holding back the Wii U version from being at its full potential, and I also think that it's holding back the Wii U sales a little bit. And since Bayonetta 2 has failed in Japan, that definitely hasn't helped Japanese sales, so I better hope that Smash Bros for Wii U will help Japanese Wii U sales.
Rules in this game are pretty simple. In order to jump, you either press up on the analog stick or the C buttons if you're playing this on an N64, but I'm explaining this with the classic controller controls, so Y and X to jump, or up on the analog stick to attack. You press A. Press A without hitting any directions, you'll just do your character attack. If you're walking, you can do that thing.
I'm skipping the control tutorial.
What? Free special attack. Twice, and then essential for a fighting game. You need perfect controls, otherwise the game will be really hard. It's very easy to play with its simple control scheme, and you don't need to learn weird combos to perform special moves unlike in other fighting games. And the controls work perfectly. That's all I have to say. They work perfectly.
He's talking about a star, I guess.
D. Maybe it's a Europe era or
Wait.
It's in the game. Well, the ninth one is unlockable, but in the game you've got Peach's Castle, Yoshi's Island, Dreamland, Congo Jungle, Hyrule.
I thought it's a K, not a C. Maybe it's...
Wait, what?
What did you say?
I thought it was a K, not a C. Maybe it's a Europe era or maybe it's a US era. Maybe do they fix that name confusion from the melee or something? Yes or no?
I don't know. I think he's talking about a Donkey Kong level with a 0K, but I don't beep and know. By the way, there's a Smash Bros logo behind it in every single stage on the stage selection screen.
Castle, Sector Z, Saffron City, Planet Zebus, and the Mushroom Kingdom.
The unlockable level in the game.
That is quite a few stages. And this is just a minor nitpick, but there's...
I hope I said a minor nitpick and not the minor nitpick. You know, like this guy would. I just need to charge this. There we go.
There's a random stage selection in the game, but there's not a random character selection. That is the dumbest thing ever. Why not have...
Seriously, how much would it cost to add a random character selection in the game? I don't think it would have cost that much. So don't tell me they ran out of money.
That's just so dumb. I have both or none, but they have one, which I do not accept. On to the graphics. The graphics in the game are actually quite nice to look at. Surely it's a budget title on the N64, and even for 1999 they don't look good, but they're still appealing to look at. The characters looked nice and cartoony and colourful, the stages are cartoony and colourful, and the game is just cartoony and colourful, and I don't think...
I like it similar to the box art if it's like cartoonish graphics, but the game itself, it's have cartoonish graphics, but...
Of course it has cartoony graphics. It's Nintendo. Back in the N64 days.
It's all Melee and Brawl, it's a lot darker cartoonish colors.
Brawl and Melee, especially Brawl, are more realistic and darker. And the new Super Smash Bros. Is a lot more light-hearted and more cartoony, just like the original. Yay!
And And then Super Smash Bros. 4 brought back like a little bit more lightish, more darkish, a little lightish cartoonish graphics.
It'll be awkward.
I guess. Well, except for that cell shaded graphics from the 3DS version.
Now, I turned the dark black lines off in the 3DS version. I mean, with them on, Master Hand looks terrible, but with them off, Master Hand looks fine for the most part.
A little more darkish.
No, I'm sure you've seen all the trailers. It's going to be cartoony and colourful.
Lightish, cartoonish graphics, which is pretty good and fine for me.
I noticed any frame rate issues, well maybe I did, they now have been on my top, but it's not the most common thing in the world. And,
Oh, sure, Guardians got Mario!
the game's appealing to look at, even though it's not impressive by any means for the time. It's still nice to look at, and I've definitely seen worse games in the past. Fifth generation of systems, or whatever. The music in this game is really good, in fact. Now, surely, once again, it's not very impressive for the N64, especially 1999.
I like to touch my head a lot. And my ears.
And I really like this game's renditions of them. Surely it's not impressive, but it's definitely enjoyable to listen to. And
Fire! Like Fox. No item. Fox only. Final destination.
Nowadays, it's for glory one-on-one, Little Mac only.
You know, for glory, for the end of that show, Smash 4, because that Princess Peach fan is always a G-Buck.
Nah, it's for glory one-on-one, Little Mac only in the new Super Smash Bros.
Us, because she a total nightmare. You know, they had to fix it during like American, UK, and Australian version, which is a good thing. And
Now, at least from my experiences of playing Super Smash Bros. On 3DS, the online has sometimes been okay, but most of the time it's been absolutely miserable, even in for glory. But I haven't tried one-on-one yet.
I don't think I've heard any games that sound similar to this game. Not even the
And that depresses me because I love for fun. I want to play the game for fun.
sequel, so that's something that the game definitely got right.
And another thing about Fox, his new voice in Super Smash Bros. 3DS is horrible. Just horrible.
Sound track. And as for the sound effects, they're nice to listen to, and I would like to mention that they were made a lot more cartoony and less violent when this game came to the West, which is a little thing that you had to know. And the voice acting is just the characters yelling, and man, I miss N64 quality voice acting.
Not to, and I forgot to mention that announcer, he's pretty cool.
I miss it so much.
I mean, seriously, play the old Mario parties, particularly 1 and 2, and then you will see why I miss this voice acting quality from the N64 days so much.
And I miss the GameCube. I miss those voice acting in games during the.
Man, I miss N64 voice acting more.
I forgot the generation. Don't know. I forgot. Maybe it's like, the 5th generation days of video games.
This game does have its negatives. For starters, in the one-player mode, you have to fight the characters in the same order, like I mentioned before.
Never mind.
Which means that there's no variety when you play through this game, which does suck. I know it was a budget title, but still, it was disappointing. It was fixed in the sequels, though, so that's at least one.
Begging Nintendo to fix the classic mode, The classic mode. Yeah, the classic mode,
Are you talking about any Smash Bros game in particular? Oh, he's never gonna answer me, so there's no point asking.
That was fixed. It's a good thing I was fixing the sequels, that's what I mean. And I'm not a fan of all of the characters. For example, I'm not the biggest fan of Ned. Now, he doesn't suck, I can tell you that much, but he just feels weird to me, and I'm just...
And also, look at his pose! Oh my god, that's so cool! He looks like he's ready to have a girlfriend or something. Wait a minute.
Man, your imagination is weird.
Don't you meant Earthbound was...
Don't you meant? Don't you mean, don't you mean? Man, it's impossible to escape your English. Whether actually someone watches your videos, or looks in the description, or even reads the title, it's impossible to escape your English. The end.
Wasn't released on the Wii Virtual Console and they actually finally granted it in Europe and the Wii U. How about the original release? Did it
Push your face back!
release in the UK? No? Yes or no? I think that's no.
What did you say?
Seriously, repeat that again. Repeat again!
Wasn't released on the Wii Virtual Console and they actually finally granted it in Europe and the Wii U. How about the original release? Did it release in the UK?
Of course it did. Of course the original version of the game came out in my country.
Not the biggest fan of him. He's so floaty and his attacks are just weird, and I hate his up B. It's so complicated to control. Now, I do prefer the sequels, but
Okay.
I'm not the biggest fan of Ness. That's all I'm telling you. And there's one other character.
Dang it, I think he wasn't a big fan of Ness. Especially Ness is useful to kill some opponents.
Yay for English! Plus, why are you face palming?
Really, that could have been disappointed.
So which sucks.
That could have been disappointing. Yay for more English!
Jiggly balls.
Or jiggly tentacles?
You do realize that tentacles are the legs that an octopus uses.
Or jiggly pussy? Pussy?
Shush.
Jigglypuff, or maybe I should have said Pokeballs, but whatever.
Now, I hope these are aware that tentacles are octopus's legs. Or octopi's legs, whatever.
Jigglypuff just sucks in the game. First off, she's the weakest character in the whole...
Well, when I was a kid, I always imagined Jigglypuff as a girl. Surely it may be a male Jigglypuff, but I'm guessing it's a female Jigglypuff because Jigglypuff's so beeping weak.
Okay, which is immediately a negative.
He likes jiggling his body around.
Least strength, which may sound the same, but basically when you get hit, Jigglypuff gets knocked back the furthest. And Jigglypuff has a shield which you activate by holding R or Z, your original, N64 control. And here's the thing, with most characters, when it runs out, that character just gets dizzy. But not Jigglypuff. Oh no. When that thing runs out with Jigglypuff, she goes flying into...
He's flying to space!
You may think it's a male Jigglypuff, but I think it's a female Jigglypuff. Let's not argue about this like me and my friend James B. Forster or Gaming Deluxe argued about the pronunciation of Yoshi. Yeah, we did that once. I remember that. And of course I was on the Yoshi side, because... why not?
She might be missed. Ow.
First you call Jigglypuff a he, then you call it a she. Okay. This girl is stupid. Not stupid, but weird sometimes. Sorry for calling you stupid.
Face and she probably lands on Jimmy or something like that. I am
It's that routine.
no.
Remember that Smash Brothers glitches by MikeyAngryBirds? Yes
Yeah, I've seen that.
or no? That question will be never forget.
That question will be never forget. And your terrible English will be never forget.
Jigglypuff's the worst character here. That's all I'm saying.
And that grammar mistake was intentional, by the way. Well, he's my one. His was probably was unintentional. And that's the bad thing about his grammar mistakes.
Now, luckily, Jigglypuff was made better in Super Smash Bros. Melee, but guess what? In Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Jigglypuff sucked again.
They ruined Jigglypuff's sleeping move. Probably because it's too overpowered in Melee, but it ruled in Melee. And they made it a bit better in the new one, but still, it's the best in Melee.
So, yeah, Jigglypuff is not a very good character. Seriously, Jigglypuff sucks Pokeballs and...
Fancy, they have a great back Charizard, just solo. Not with Pokemon Trainer, which is a good thing. And Super Smash Bros. 4.
Did you hate Pokemon Trainer? I didn't, but to be fair, I'm not really angry that Ivysaur and Squirtle didn't make it into Super Smash Bros. 3DS. I'm not sad about that. The only characters I'm sad about their loss was Snake, or whatever. Sorry, I hate making grammar mistakes. The only characters that I'm sad that didn't make it in Super Smash Bros. 4 are Snake and the Ice Climbers. The end. Plus, the Pokemon Trainer looks so bad in Brawl. Pokemon Trainer looks like a GameCube texture in a Wii game. Maybe that's being too honest. Maybe that's being too nice, because the Pokemon games on GameCube had better looking trainers, so that basically means that the Pokemon Trainer in Brawl looks dreadful. The end.
3DS and Wii U. Woohoo!
Brawl and the original. Melee not so much, but Jigglypuff's still not the best, so that's something. And one more thing that sucks about the game is that there's only 12 characters and 9 stages. I know this was a budget title, but it's still disappointing. And I know that way more characters were planned for this game, but only 12 made it.
Give me a list.
Smash Brothers Did You Know Gaming. I don't remember which part, it might be part 1, but it might be another part. Smash Brothers Did You Know Gaming. Oh, I thought you were a big Did You Know Gaming fan. I mean, I've been following it since, like, early 2013, I think.
Oh, give me the pen.
I think, no, this is what I can remember. Bowser, King Dedede, Banjo-Kazooie, James Bond, believe it or not, and Wario, Meowth, and that's all I can remember. But go watch Video Gaming. I think they explain, though that explains most of the characters. I think that explains all. I don't know if it explains all the characters, but But from all my experiences of watching Super Smash Bros. Beta videos and Digital Gaming, that tells you the most amount of characters that didn't make it into the Super Smash Bros. That plan to get in there. I'm about to finish this now. That's right, now. Happy Feet? What? Happy Feet? Happy Feet? You mean like the movie? What? He just randomly said Happy Feet. What? That made no sense. I mean, he just randomly said Happy Feet. That was so random. I've only ever seen Happy Feet once in my life, and I don't remember it at all. So, I can't really say anything. And I've never seen the sequel. So, yeah, that's enough of me talking about Happy Feet.
Is pretty disappointing. But hey, that's what the sequels are for. We need sequels to a game, so yeah. Now I'm going to move on to the positives.
Yeah, you know, stay positive, like you and Kitty.
And those ones who are grumpy and angry will go down to hell where they'll never, ever, where you'll never, ever, 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 ever find them. I know it doesn't go like that, but I just wanted to say it like that.
But there are things I like about him. For starters, some
The camera on Kirby. That's freakishly creepy or weird at the same time.
Nah, I disagree.
characters are pretty good
Can't even see it anyway.
in this game. For starters, I really like Kirby. He is such...
Oh my gosh, he likes Kirby! Give me the fin! Give me fin!
Nah.
Or give me my sandwich! Oh wait.
Give me your sandwich. I didn't steal your sandwich, so how are the people supposed to do that?
All the stuff belongs to their rightful owners.
All this stuff belongs to their rightful owners. That is not good English. I don't know who taught you that. I don't know if it was the English translators of Zero Wing or Magneto. That is dreadful English. That is just terrible English. It's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be... Most people say, I do not own this content, or all copyright material belongs to its owners. Not what you write. You write something in terrible English, and oh my god, it's just so annoying.
Derek's bum bum. It's a... Oh wait. I forgot the whole thing. Sorry. It's a notification for you. No, it's from me.
Stop writing all this... All the stuff is belong to their rightful owners. That is literally something that you would see in Zero Wing. Or, and Magneto might say it.
Delivery.
Fun character to play as, and it's just enjoyable playing as him. He's definitely not better than Jigglypuff and such Pokeballs, but no one else is as bad as Jigglypuff. Absolutely nobody. And
Oh my god, Kirby's not Donkey Kong with that knuckle combo! Happy Feet! It ain't Falco! Come on, wait.
Stop saying Happy Feet.
Like, oh, I didn't like.
the character in this game was, pretty good. And I really do enjoy the power-ups in this game, even though no one else does. Everyone else is just mean and doesn't like power-ups.
Maybe they're just pinheads, like Patrick from SpongeBob. Maybe
Who are you calling Pinhead? Pinhead?
he's dumb, because people are dumb because they don't like the power-ups. Don't like the items, but there are Patrick.
I guess that he likes power-ups.
Yeah, Patrick's. No! This is Patrick! I'm not the Krusty Krab.
That was just weird. By the way, do you like St. Patrick's Day? I literally don't. I literally have nothing involved in it. I'm not involved in it at all. But I wonder if he is in the slightest bit.
So, Patrick, it's a name of the restaurant. Oh!
That's not actually really
I
cool.
love that joke from the Big Bank Loser, but please Please watch all SpongeBob episodes on DVD.
No, because I don't want to pay money on DVDs. If I want to buy a movie, then I'll buy a movie, but I don't want to buy SpongeBob on DVD. If I want to watch SpongeBob, then I'll just hop on TV or look it up on YouTube. I won't buy the whole seasons on DVD.
Those SpongeBob Water is yet to be released. Please watch all SpongeBob episodes and give me my thoughts.
I think that even the people who absolutely despise season 4 onwards haven't seen every single SpongeBob episode.
Please, I just believe you.
I just believe you. More English. Congratulations.
And the stages are all really fun to play on. Overall, I really do enjoy this game. I definitely have a lot of fond memories with this game playing on the Virtual Console. So that's something I'd like to mention. Also that Pokemon which was not on screen. It is the worst Pokemon in the game. That Pokemon sucks Pokeballs. But the other Pokemon aren't as bad as that one. And you can also see little biographies for all of the playable characters, which is actually quite cool. And yeah, it's cool. That's all I'm saying. It's even got a list of some of the games they were in as of 1999. But the keyword being some. I mean, look at Mario's list. Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Kart, and Mario Kart 64. Those are the games Hal decided to pick. Okay, they've all got Mario in them, so I can't criticise them too much. And the Pokeballs in this game are pretty cool. I mean, you find a Pokeball and you throw
And the inclusion of Master Balls in the new Smash Bros. Is also pretty cool.
the Pokeball and then a Pokemon comes out. Some of these Pokemon are really cool and helpful, and yes, there are some useless ones, such as...
Seriously, it's a tag of the Pokemon. It's a Pokemon. I pop their legs.
And I'm pretty sure we can all see the Smash Bros. Logo.
You know, the one I mentioned earlier, and I don't care what it's named.
Damn, they actually almost killed Luigi. Damn it, you're just being very, very smart.
Yeah, I am very, very smart sometimes, especially when it comes to spotting grammar mistakes.
One, it sucks so much, and two, I'm not a fan of Pokemon.
Oh wait, this is the same as Fire 2 Rachel's Rage, which is leaving... Hey, this is the same as the South Park figure Longer Not Cut. But maybe the film's actually released in the UK on August, and while our country is actually released like on the US, and across the globe, like...
On the US? Don't you mean in the US? Surely it would be released on the US, but still, it'd be... technically in the US. That just makes more sense.
July, September, October...
Things are very creepy out here.
November, December... Whatever you said.
Come on. The Pokeballs are still...
You're just a kid, even though you might watch some South Park episodes, but you only
I've never seen a single episode in full. The end.
watch clips. It just wasn't that shame. I hope you have a nice day.
Yeah, clips is all I've ever seen. Clips. And that's just clips and random videos I see online. I know it. The end.
Yeah, and I hope you watch review Smash 4, and then watch the results of Taco Bell and Dragon Ball Dragon Ball 1, 2, and 3. Seriously, we want you to watch.
You want me. Because no one else cares about what the Beep-I do. Except for Super Mario Review 98, he kind of cares, but not always.
Some, because I requested you so many times. But you said let it go. But I broke the curse. I broke the rules. I broke that let it go curse. And
Still, you've got to beep it, let it beeping go, man. I mean, why did you want me to watch those YouTube poops so much? Because your reasoning was awful. Is it because they're amazing videos? Is it because you love them so much? No, I don't want to watch them. The end. I'm sorry, but I just don't. And yes, I did have to face defeat when it came to tours and speedruns of Michael Rose and YouTube poops, but you have to face it as well.
Come on, we can do some more. More!
He's obsessed with more crabs. He should look up Night of More Crabs. That's pretty interesting.
And I'm glad to see that they still exist. And I hope that that golden Pokemon, or whatever its name is, I don't even care what the beast's name is, doesn't reappear in the next Super Smash Bros.
Spoiler alert, it does. Unfortunately.
It's the main reason why I reviewed this game, so whatever. Then I love the training mode. I just love training modes in this game. It's just so much fun, just murdering the other opponents. It's just so satisfying.
Fatality!
That's a completely different game, you know.
Basically, whatever.
And that's it, Jack.
Overall, the original Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64 is good in my opinion. Now, surely the sequels are better, but I still like the original. Surely it's...
Oh my gosh. Do I know something? It's a Harry Potter book. Are you a fan of Harry?
It's not a Harry Potter book. It's not a book. It's like a folder, I think.
Potter?
Harry Potter books are a lot smaller than that.
And how about you're a fan of the Spider-Man movie? Sam Raimi one or the Mark Webb ones?
Q&A videos exist for a reason. He's asking me these questions in this video, and I want to make that Q&A video happen. So please wait.
Oh, is that Mike from Monsters Inc? Yes or no?
No, that is not Mike from Monsters Inc.
This question will never forget.
Nothing impressive at the time, but still enjoyable. I will give it a smart human being. It is a fun game.
I guess he doesn't mind my new rating systems, but if anyone does, then please tell me, and I'll go back to my lettering system. And if you want my numbering system, I do want to rate games because reviewers like me don't really do it, so I want to do it.
Everyone else seems to enjoy the game. Not as much as people, but people still enjoy the game. And yeah, it sold like 5 million copies, making it one of the best-selling N64 games of all time. And yeah, basically the game was very successful and it has spawned massive series, and yeah, that's what's been happening with series. But these segments usually go on for too long, so I'm gonna be quiet now. It has fun gameplay, but not a lot of variety. Not very impressive graphics or music, but I still like them. And not the best character roster and stage selection, but yeah, low budget, so I can't really expect too much. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. This is Big Ben Box, I'm Ray. What the beep is this beeping thing?
It's a bad thing.
Yes, thank you for stating the obvious.
They can play. Oh, they play the Animal Crossing music. Cool. I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it!
Yeah! I'm ready for this. I'm so ready. It's Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS. Oh my god, I just can't wait. I'll see you when I review this game. so smashing. The demo was so awesome. This is going to be the smashing, really smashing thing that ever smashed in the planet Smash!
Unfortunately it wasn't, but oh well. Maybe the Wii U version will be, but the 3DS version is kind of pushing it back, which is unfortunate.
Okay, that was a bit extreme goodbye, but I'm still super excited to play this game! I can't believe I'm on here, so I just can't wait to play this!
I got it on launch day, so that's something. And I'd like to mention that in some parts of Europe the game came out on October 2nd. I'm sod. Didn't come out until the 3rd in the UK. I'm really sod. But at least it's better than Japan getting it on September 13th. That's better.
So yeah, he will review Super Smash Bros 4. I'm excited.
He's excited for my review. He was excited for my review. And I hope that it didn't disappoint. I don't think it did, because he liked it, but he didn't favourite it. I don't know if he has any logic with liking and favouriting. I mean, I usually favourite videos, but if I don't think they're worthy enough for a favourite, I just like them. But that's very rare.
Play this game on 2 weeks. Guys went crazy. You know what's crazy? What? Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. Oh heck yeah. Maybe we should play online or something. Should we be friends? Should we get
I don't even know your 3DS name. Mine is Super Squonk.
some friend code or something? Should we play online? Yes or no? Okay, forget it. You know, it's one of the
Yeah, forget it.
best reviews ever.
He keeps calling my reviews the best reviews ever. He doesn't care about quality. He doesn't care about continuity. He doesn't care about me repeating stupid things. He doesn't care about dumb jokes. He just loves my reviews and enjoys them so much. Surely I've watched way better reviews than my own, but it's your opinion. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. It's just that I prefer other reviews.
My favorite moment has to be the Sonic joke.
Repeated jokes. That's the best bit.
And even that Super Smash Bros commercial thing. And
Is that one of your favourite bits because I included it?
And Super Smash Bros 4, the real Super Smash Bros 4 teaser. Yep. They finally confirmed that Super Smash Bros 4 review is yet to happen. Sometime at least Halloween or mid-October.
Luckily for him, it was the day after this video was uploaded.
So we have to wait. Hopefully after he did the Super Smash Bros 4, he might get to react to some...
Now, I'm just gonna hear him dreaming, just like my best been report week dream.
4 creepy things. And even an extra with Five Nights at Freddy's. Hopefully he could buy that game on Steam. Please, I was gonna be surprised. My precious
I don't have Steam.
hands will be surprised. I might be happy. I might see you for more. I will see you for Super Smash Bros 4 review. Oh, I will see you for more videos. So bye for now. Bye. Let's smashing this October.
Let's smashing this October. Brilliant. That English. That use of English was bad.
For Big Man Butts review number 46.
46, not 26.
Woohoo!
Anyway, that was the end of the reaction video, and it was the typical ones, with, you know, terrible jokes, stuff like that. Odd things happening. And here's what I'm really surprised about with the new Super Smash Bros. Where there were tons of reaction videos like Mega Man's announcement, and Sonic's announcement, and Pac-Man's announcement, but there were none for Shulk's announcement, and I thought that everyone would go mental when Shulk was announced, because everyone wanted Shulk in the game, and when he was announced, no one reacted to it. That was just weird. But Shulk is awesome in the new Super Smash Bros. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. It's Big Bang Bot signing out. Goodbye, I guess.